Hello, and thank you for tuning in to a graduate admissions information session hosted by the College of Architecture, Planning, and Landscape Architecture. Let's start with some more information about who we are. CAPLA is the College of Architecture, Planning, and Landscape Architecture, and we are known as the nation's leader in sustainable design and planning for arid regions like the Southwest United States. We have the longest accredited programs in design and planning within our state of Arizona, and our programs are rigorous and multidisciplinary. Throughout your time as a student, you'll encounter a curriculum focused on sustainability, alternative energy, landscape ecology, and affordable housing, among others. Once you graduate, you'll be part of a prestigious alumni community that is best known for their modern desert architecture, landscape architecture, and urban and regional planning. Here you'll see the breakdown of our two schools here at CAPLA, the School of Architecture and the School of Landscape Architecture and Planning, as well as our available certificates and programs. The Drachman Institute is a monumental addition to CAPLA and focuses on research, design, and community outreach and engagement. First up, let's talk through the admissions process. Please note that application materials needed may vary based on the program that you're interested in. Please head to our website to learn more. Generally speaking, we'll need the following items from you: an application fee of either $85 for domestic students or $95 for international students, and for you to fill out the GRAD app. At this time, we are unable to waive any application fees under any circumstances, but we do thank you for your understanding. We'll want to see that you have at least a 3.0 cumulative GPA from your undergraduate degree as well. You'll submit a personal statement, resume, and at least one letter of recommendation. The max number of letters you can submit is 3. Required for the Masters of Architecture, you'll need to submit a portfolio as well. Finally, we'll need any and all official transcripts to be sent to us at transcripts@grad.arizona.edu. You may start an application and send us official transcripts to start, but we will eventually need a final official transcript or set of transcripts. If you're an international student, you need to submit a financial guarantee. This form certifies that the student has sufficient U.S. funds for their first year of education. If family members are to accompany the student, additional funds are required. If the student receives a fellowship or an assistantship, the amount of the award will constitute part of the financial guarantee. Next, you'll need to submit proof of English proficiency. Next, you'll need to submit proof of English proficiency. There are various exemptions that exist, such as applicants who hold citizenship from countries where English is the official language, or applicants who have completed a bachelor's or graduate degree at a regionally accredited institution in the United States, or an approved institution in an official English-speaking country. If you think you might qualify for an exemption, please visit the link included on the slide. Additionally, all our admission deadlines are listed on our website, and admissions decisions are made on a rolling basis until that deadline. Next, let's talk about our CAPLA learning culture. Most of our programs at CAPLA are studio-based and therefore allow for collaboration between classmates and professors. Studio is an independent and creative space for you to work on project management, drafting and drawing, and design software, among many other tasks. The materials lab is 9,000 square feet and is known as the largest lab connected to an architecture program in the Southwest. Here you'll enjoy a number of spaces such as the glass lab, metal lab, ceramics lab, and a fully equipped woodworking lab. You'll have access to 3D printers, CNC machine tools, welding equipment, concrete mixers, and much more. This space is for you to explore material usage and serves as a hands-on experience for students. As an extension of the materials lab, there is the model lab or model shop. Here you'll have access to laser cutters, 3D printing, and various table and band saws. These spaces are restricted to CAPLA students, and all who would like to utilize the spaces must take an extensive safety quiz first. CAPLA is home to 72 faculty members and 42 graduate assistants. This tight-knit community means that you're going to have all the support that you need to be successful. With such low student to faculty ratios, students are able to make strong connections within CAPLA, but also within the various industries of design and planning. Our professors love to help students network and really find meaningful work experiences. Speaking of meaningful experiences, you'll be welcome to join a number of engagement opportunities here at CAPLA, such as the Job Interview Fair, which happens every February, internships, various clubs and organizations, and the option to study abroad. On top of that, you'll be able to hone in on your professional skills, both soft and technical, and be ready for your career. Next, let's run through each graduate program specifically to view the learning outcomes. For every graduate degree, we have posted the required curriculum on our website, capla.arizona.edu. First, our Master of Architecture, headed by Chair Chris Trumbull. The Master of Architecture, or MArch, is NAB accredited and takes 2 to 3.5 years, depending on your undergraduate degree. Within the MArch, we focus on place-based learning and design. The Sonoran Desert is in our backyard, and we often use it as a living laboratory to understand extreme climate, sustainability, planning, and the landscape that surrounds us. This program is rigorous and includes 2 paths, depending on a student's undergraduate degree. The MArch 2 path is for students with a design background and can be completed in 2 years. The MArch 3 path is for those students that have little to no design background, and it can take up to 3.5 years. The Master of Landscape Architecture is headed by Professor Livingston, Diamond, and Yang. The Master of Landscape Architecture, or MLA, is lab accredited and is often completed within 3 years. During this program, you'll be in a studio-based environment, and you'll focus on topics such as landscape architecture, design, theory, and criticism, sustainable design, sociocultural factors within design, and research. The Master of Science in Architecture is headed by Chair Alethea Ida. This program is usually completed between 1.5 and 2 years and offers students the opportunity to learn about architecture and design through a more STEM-focused lens. This Master of Science has a flexible curriculum schedule and offers knowledge and practice within critical spatial practice, emerging building technologies, sustainable markets, and others. Demand for architects with research expertise in the built environment is high and growing in Arizona, across the nation, and across the world. This program could be right for you if you enjoy research, analysis, or theory of architecture. The Master of Science in Urban Planning is headed by Professor Atkins. This 2-year Master of Science in Urban Planning will prepare you for meaningful work here in Tucson and across the U.S. The program is fully accredited by the Planning Accreditation Board and is distinct from a degree in urban design. Within this program, you'll learn urban and regional planning, theory and practice, land use planning, geographic information systems, and planning for real estate development, among other topics. The Master of Real Estate Development at CAPLA is growing quickly and has attracted applicants from all over the world. This program is headed by Brian Bedoli and Jim Marion. Depending on your preference, you can complete this program fully online or on campus with the option for hybrid coursework. The program is often completed within 1 to 2 years, depending on your course modality, and will prepare you for a career in real estate planning, investment, and development. Listed on the slide are various topics you'll learn as a real estate student, such as fundamentals of real estate finance, capital markets, property investment, and decision-making under risk. For more information about curriculum paths for this degree, please visit our website. Next, let's address some questions about cost of attendance, financial aid, and scholarships. For the most accurate information about tuition, please utilize the cost tuition calculator. Feel free to pause this video and fill out the cost calculator right now using the guide on the slide and filling in the form with your specific information. There are various resources available when it comes to funding your education. We'll go into detail about each one of these items. Responsible cost or tuition waivers, assistantships, scholarships and fellowships, the WRGP benefit, QTR and military funding, and loans via FAFSA. Tuition waivers or RC waivers are granted to students only once they are admitted and do not require a separate application. These usually range from $2,000 all the way up to $18,000 and are not renewable, meaning you may only use them for your first year of your education. Many students will be eligible for an RC waiver, but they are not eligible for combination with any other large discount, such as QTR or the WRGP, which we will address. The application to work as a graduate assistant, research assistant, or teaching assistant is highly competitive and is often only awarded to current students. Depending on your application, you'll receive full-time funding or part-time funding. Through these positions, you'll be able to provide support to staff, faculty, and students across campus through outreach, research, and teaching instruction. Assistantships vary greatly by each college here at the University of Arizona. And if students would like to apply for a position at CAPLA or any other college, they can utilize the Handshake portal. The Western Regional Graduate Program, or the WRGP, is a group of 15 states that allows students from those states to pay resident tuition and fees. To be eligible, you must be applying and be admitted to one of the following programs: the MARC, the MSARC, the MLA, or the Master of Science in Urban Planning. You must also maintain residency in a participating state and maintain a 3.0 cumulative GPA or higher. Please note that the WRGP scholarship is renewable. Other ways to save include Scholarship Universe, which is a database for you to apply to additional scholarships. Application requirements will vary, though, depending on the donor or the organization. If you have served in the Peace Corps or you plan to, you might want to research the Coverdell Fellowship Program, which provides extensive funding for graduate students. Qualified Tuition Reduction, or QTR, is available to spouses and children of current UA employees. QTR is not a full stipend or a scholarship, but rather a reduction in the price of tuition. For more information, get in touch with the Human Resources Office here at the University of Arizona. Finally, you can contact veterans at email.arizona.edu if you plan to use military benefits to fund your education. Graduate loans operate slightly differently from undergraduate loans. There are two types of loans we recommend you research: direct unsubsidized loans and direct plus loans. Unsubsidized loans will be collecting interest while you're in school and are given to eligible graduate students. This aid is not based on financial need, but there is a limit of $20,500 a year. Direct plus loans are meant to help cover any remaining costs that a student may encounter. These loans are also not based on financial need, but a credit check is required. The maximum plus loan amount you can receive is the cost of attendance, which is determined by the school, minus any other financial aid you have received. To learn more, visit studentaid.gov. Here are some additional links for Scholarship Universe, the Graduate College, and other websites that may help you gather more information. Thank you for joining us, and please don't hesitate to reach out at CAPLA-gradadmissions@email.arizona.edu with additional questions. Thank you, and bear down.